Hey guys, EBPMAN here. Now in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the S22 family of cases from Spigen. But we're also going to take a look at a real special case. This is the brand new gaming case, and you heard this right. This is a brand new gaming case from Spigen that is called the Cryo case. And it's designed for those of you who are gaming or watching movies for a very long time and you want to keep your phone cool. A cool phone means the battery's going to last longer. It also means that you're going to have better performance for movies or game playing. But this is a specific game playing case. So let's go ahead and check out all these cases. We'll see how they fit. We'll look at the charging capabilities, and then we'll also check out this gaming case. Let's get right to it. All right, so the very first case we're going to take a look at in the lineup is going to be the Neo Hybrid, as you can see right here. Now, the Neo Hybrid is going to be a polycarbonate TPU case, right? So you see how Spigen has kind of like this design in the inside that's going to reduce any kind of impact that your phone may have in the event that you do drop it. I'm going to put my S22 Ultra in here, and all you have to do is just snap it in like this. Just get the side here, right? And then we'll see how everything aligns. So from the camera perspective, you can see that it has good camera protection, so all your lenses are protected. On the bottom, you can see it's generously open, so that's going to be open really nicely. Speakers there, your S Pen access is there, and then I really like the treatment. I think that, you know, mine, obviously everyone's phone is black in the front, but this looks really, really nice. You can also see the kind of protection that you have on the screen in front. And then the buttons are very responsive too, so you can see how that turns on really easily. We'll go ahead and test our wireless charging to see if that's going to work. Let's see, make sure that I turn this on. Yep. Oh, and there it is. It wireless charges too. Now the next case we're going to take a look at is the Liquid Air. And the Liquid Air is a thin profile case. This is full TPU, right? So it is rigid though. So here you'll notice when I squish how it doesn't collapse, except here because obviously all these cutouts. So it has kind of like a rigid aspect to it, and what I'm going to do is just slap this in just like that. It goes in really nicely, and you can see this is nice. I really like the matte finish, how it offsets with the camera in the back. You can see a little bit less material right here protecting, but it's still protective. When we look at here, you can see you have a screen protection, so it's raised in the sides, and this is going to be one of those cases that I expect also is going to, you know, with no problem, this is going to support wireless charging, and you can see it does as well. Now this next case is going to be the actual Rugged Armor, and the Rugged Armor is a TPU case, but it's a little bit thicker than the one that we just saw a couple seconds ago. It does have kind of like a, hear that? Texture to it, carbon fiber look on the bottom, and you can see that it's kind of raised here in the back. We'll go ahead and put on our S22, right? And slaps in really easily, and you can see how much more camera protection there is. You see how much there's there? A lot more than the other one. Ports, everything looks really nice. Camera protection as well. Then we'll go ahead and power this up and then see that it wireless charges too. Now the next case we're going to take a look at is a wallet case, and this is the Slim Armor CS. Lots of protection, as you can see, but it has a credit card holder, and I actually have a card in there right now. I have a SIM card that I want to see. As we take a look at the back here, ooh, I really like the treatment that you see in the back. See how that finish looks? Great protection for your lenses, but then it has kind of like these ridges right here that's real nice. Credit card will be right here, and then all you do is you just push this out just like this, and there's your credit card. And then you have in the front great camera protection, and then you can see how much material you have here based on how much this is bumped out. Let's see, is it responsive? Very responsive. We'll go ahead and check and see if it will charge with the card in it. And we'll go ahead and move this down a little bit. It's charging. Let's see. Let's make sure, because we just got an alert there. But we want to make sure it's the wireless charger. Do that again. There you go. So it does wireless charge. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to put a second card just to see if two cards. So now we have two cards in place, and I want to see if two cards will still charge. We're going to turn on our wireless charger. We're going to put the wireless charger right on top of it, and then we're going to see if we get a charge. I'll just move it down a little bit. And I think that this is going to be, two cards, it charges. Now the next case we're going to take a look at is here. This is the Thin Fit, right? This one is polycarbonate, but like with the TPU coating on it. And then you have TPU on the top, but it's very rigid as well. We're going to put our phone in it, just like that. We'll check out the wireless charging also in a second. But the first thing that you'll see is that great protection on the sides, really slim profile. I like this case. You can see the back here, great camera protection. Matte finish, real nice. So you can see how much protection there is right there, right? I like it. It's really nice. It's slim. For those of you looking for a slim case, this is a nice slim case. So what we're going to do is power this up. And we're going to see if the wireless charger will also work. And it does. Now, one of my favorite cases, and these have been along, at least this line has been around for a long time, is right here, the Tough Armor. And what I like about the Tough Armor, it has a little kickstand. Polycarbonate back, right, with TPU. This is going to be a rigid case. It has this kind of protective foam here also that's going to give you extra protection. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our phone in the case again. See how that looks. And again, can't go wrong with Tough Armor. Notice how much protection you have here in the back. Lots of protection. You have the kickstand, right? So we'll open up the kickstand. And while the kickstands always kind of feel like a little flimsy, they work really well. I've always been fine with them. Sometimes they pop up, but all you have to do is just slap it back in right there. So it locks in place and it won't come out. So again, the great camera module protection, you can see how much protection you get over here. This is a lot. Pretty significant. And again, this is going to be a responsive case. The question is, will it charge? Let's see if it charges. Now we have 2 cases left, and the last one we're going to take a look at is the gaming case. I'm just going to leave it there just to tease you guys. So here we have a clear case, right? And this is a clear, this is the Ultra Hybrid. The cool thing about this case is that, again, for those of you who chose a different color, right, not just black like I did, I chose the boring black color, you basically, once you cover the phone, you can't see the color at all. So what we're going to do is say that this is the case that if you went with white, went with the, let's say the maroon color, whatever color you went, and you want to have a, you showcase your color of your phone, this is the one for you. So here it is. You can see how you can see the color of your phone. Great protection as well. Polycarbonate TPU, but clear. Rubber on the side, and you can see, all the protection you get, and also the cutouts, which are really nice as well. Again, super responsive as well, and we'll go ahead and see if our wireless charger is going to pick anything up with this one, and it does as well. Alright guys, so this is the last case, and this is the gaming case, so let's take a look at this. So a couple things. I'm going to remove this thing right here, because I haven't removed that. And now this one, it's almost like this has heat sink a layer, right? You know how you put basically gel, and then a heat sink basically takes the heat away from a device. So what happens here is this area right here kind of pulls the heat away from the phone from the sides, and it keeps your phone cool. It also is protective, right? So if I were to put this on here, right, you're going to see that it has this really cool hex pattern here, and then you can see the blue behind it. I'm digging that. Look how that looks. That looks pretty sharp. It also is kind of like raised as well, right? So you can see how it's raised right there. Camera module has great protection. And I'll tell you, I don't know if it's just me because of the type of case, but the case itself feels cool. Who knows what's going on there. You got some great protection on the screen there. You can see the pinhole mic. You can see, again, great protection over here. So it has some nice meat to it. And then if I were to turn it on, you're going to see it has some great overall, I'd say, screen protection and responsive buttons. We're going to try to see if the wireless charging works. We'll put it in place, and then it should without a problem, and it does as well. Now, the thing about this case, I have another one of these that I've been playing with, and one of the things I want to do is a long-term test. I want to do some more testing where we're going to have 2 phones side by side, maybe running a movie, playing a game, and then we're going to do a heat check to see what the difference is. Right now, this is what I can tell you. It looks great. It feels great. It's cool to the touch. I've had one of my other phones running on this case, and I found that it does seem to run cooler, but I want to be a little bit more scientific about it. But for those of you who are looking to get, let's say, a dedicated gaming case, then, the Cryo Armor, you'll want to check it out, at least because it looks sharp. Doesn't it? Check that out. I like that blue background. That looks pretty sharp. So guys, that was all the cases from Spigen. See you in the next video.